Did you ever shoot your guns out there, your rifles? Or
Yeah, a
anything?
couple of times, and then the neighbors called the cops, and they called me, and
They're like, I don't know. I
you,
saw
you
somebody
hear
out
somebody
there.
shooting? I'm like, no, I didn't hear anything.
Nope.
I heard some kids popping fireworks, but I don't know.
She doesn't worry about my phone. She has my password. Like, I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, my wife has my password too. My
Yeah.
phone, like I don't take my phone, whatever.
I
Yeah.
have my other
know,
phone in the car.
you're like-
Go ahead and check that one.
When you were married, did you have any hobbies or anything that you did every day, to relax when you went home?
I don't know. Fight with my wife on the truck. I went down there on the truck on my
Yeah.
truck.
I was with you.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was
I don't
with you on that
remember
part.
it.
Yeah.
You were or what?
Apparently, you were more fun than I was, and you were driving. Welcome to Men's Unfiltered Podcast, a podcast for men by men. These are kind of like unfiltered conversations, no judgment, honest, authentic conversations about everyday life. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe and like every video we've ever done, every single one of them. Just kidding. I don't think. Have you ever done that? Go and like everybody's videos.
Sometimes when you ignore them for a while, you're like, oh, let me fucking go back and like all this shit.
Are you talking about videos or social media?
Oh, social media.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about like YouTube. I'm like, can you imagine that shit?
I don't know.
All right, something I want to touch today. It's kind of like something that hits home, but not in a wholesome way, but more of like home, like when you're there to rest. Let's start with you, Carlos. I know you're not married right now; you're divorced. But when you were married, did you have any hobbies or anything that you did every day, to relax when you went home, or just pass the time?
I don't know. Fight with my wife?
Oh, did you? I mean, you had guns.
Well, yeah.
Guns
but
is something you did. Did you ever go shooting anywhere? Or anything?
no. I mean, of course I did, but it wasn't like an everyday thing or anything like that, I, like guns, I go shooting. Sometimes I go, take a boat ride or take my four-wheeler and then just take off all day, But
So that was just to, unwind a little bit from work and the day-to-day activities that you had. But you had a kid, right? You had your wife had a kid,
yeah,
Jolene, in there.
and my son Albert.
Oh, that's right. Albert was in there. What was your activities with them? Were it just like it's just a house, everybody's there, whatever's there?
My activities was probably cook, and whenever they decide to come out from playing video games, and they'll take their food in their room and then close the door.
And you're like, who is that?
Yeah.
Here you go. I
Yeah.
know you're hungry.
But my best hobby I had is work on the cars.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
one usually
I
that
really like working on the cars or mowing the lawn with my beer. Put it on my John Deere, and then it gets all shooken up like that. And you're just drinking foam after that. But
Oh, okay. So did you live in a ranch or did you have acres?
yeah,
or
I
what
had
you-
some acres, like 6 acres.
Oh, wow. Okay, nice.
But I wasn't mowing all 6 acres, just the front part that was grass.
I bet you that was some work, though. I mean, just to keep up with those acres, or you just really did.
Oh yeah. No, I left the back part of the property wild because I wanted it that way.
Did you ever go out there to hunt or just
Yeah, no, not
explore?
to hunt, but I would go over there with the dog and just for a walk,
Did you ever shoot your guns out there, your rifles? Or
Yeah, a
anything?
couple of times, and then the neighbors called the cops, and they called me, and
They're like, I don't know. I
you
saw somebody
hear
out
somebody
there.
shooting. I'm like, no, I didn't hear anything.
Nope.
I heard some kids popping fireworks, but I don't know.
It's always the kids, man. Those kids.
And kids from Medina Valley, right? Medina there. What about you, Ernest? Any hobbies that you have, or something that kind of keeps you unwind or keeps your the time?
I try different things. Sometimes it's hard to stay focused on those kind of things. Like for a while, I would do fantasy football during the year.
Nice.
Kind of helped me break away from like my daily routine.
Yes.
Because you know, because I'm married, got a kid, and sometimes I just that
You just want to
structured
choke
routine,
everybody
I
out?
just no, not really. It's just you
kidding.
get tired of that routine.
Yes.
I mean, maybe not for my wife or my kid because they love that structure, but me, I can't do the same thing every day. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like Groundhog Day, you know. So it's like, I think these last couple of years, getting that bike, I think really helped me out. Cause like, I mean, are you asking like a hobby, or are you asking like something to break
Either
away
one's
from
good.
that time? Like,
No, that's good. Like your hobby, because especially if it's using your time away from home.
yeah.
So that's something that counts as well.
Like, is it an escape? Because
Yes, exactly like
you could
that.
use an escape. Like sometimes, you know, like I said, the routine, man, it gets a little hectic. I don't know. I've had several interests, like, you know, trying to keep healthy. Like, I bought a ticket to a 5K. It's coming up in 2 weeks, and so I bought this back in September, and I've been trying to stay consistent, go running every night.
September last month or last year?
No, this last month. So the event is on the 25th. So it's coming up, and I'm like, there's been a couple weeks where I just, you know, I was just too busy or just to go out and, but I try to find things like,
So you try to push yourself out there to
yeah,
to keep active. You
yeah,
know,
and I try to encourage the kid too, because you know the video game thing, and try to get him out, and our walks have been like awesome because we like connect on a level. So, and then so we'll do the walks like around 6-ish, like after dinner, and then
Nice. That's best
and then
time.
at nighttime I'll do my runs because I have a hard time sleeping.
Wait, do you actually run?
Yeah.
Run at night.
Damn, it's been a while since I ran.
But see, I didn't run at night, but I can't
hard to
sleep,
pump.
so I figured maybe if I run at night, I get a little tired. And it kind of helps sometimes, but
They
I
say
don't
if
know.
you work out too late, you know, your body starts going unwinding again, and you're like, he's ready to go. So
Yeah,
you don't want to, it doesn't want to let you sleep.
but then I gotta find that time too.
Either that or coffee or tea. You're drinking tea or something like that, you know.
Wait, are you saying you drink coffee at night to go to bed?
No.
Oh, okay.
Shouldn't.
I think he's trying to say like moving, actively moving, or like stimulating your brain
Got it.
at nighttime is not. I guess it makes it harder to go to sleep. I guess is that what you're trying
Yeah.
to say? Yeah.
I bet.
I read that somewhere.
But ever since we've had the kid, like I don't know, it's hard for me to sleep at night. I don't know if that's just the parent in me or.
I think that's just the everyday thing of life. I mean, because you're constantly just thinking about stuff. You know, you're thinking about work, you're thinking about bills, you're thinking about family, you're thinking about your kid, thinking about your wife. You know, thinking about your mom or dad, like how their health and all that. Like that's it. It keeps going.
Yeah.
And so by you doing those activities, it temporarily takes you off of that. You know, off that thinking process. Except if you walk alone, then you're thinking about that all over again or something. But that usually helps. That usually works. I mean, one of the reasons why I started YouTube was to keep my mind off of everything that was going on, you know, from work to kids to the shit that happened with the foster kids, you know, all that stuff. It just in your mind, you know, your parents, you know, everyday stress. So I started a YouTube channel and just to keep my mind off of it. But then I think a year into it, I had to think of something else because that was getting me all wild up because I had so much shit to do, you know, so many videos I had, so many companies asking me to do this and do that for them. And I didn't have time for anything. Like I was saying, no. Let's go here. No, let's go here. No, you could go. I can't. I got things to do, you know, so I got priorities that I set, things that I wanted to do. So I'm like, no. But for me, that's what it was. Now, some hobbies that I had before was I was working at Target. I'm not sure if you remember. We used to sell NASCAR stuff. I don't know if that was during your time. We had like little stickers. We had like a little aisle. And
At the Target?
Target, I'm
I
sorry,
think
Target.
they did. I remember seeing some kind of.
so and one of the team members there, because we worked at Target, and they got me to NASCAR, and I started watching it. And I was like religiously watching that shit. I'm
Like this?
yeah, I'm like, they go in
whole
circles,
time?
but there's strategies. You'd be surprised the strategies, what they do and how they hold back the tires and all that shit. Like there's a whole science with it, you know? And so I got into it. So I started collecting these die-cast cars. They're like 10, 11 inches, you know? And I would start collecting them. And I got one, and then I started from Target, had like a few, then Walmart realized sold them. And I think it's like $10 each, and I would buy a lot of them. You know, I'll go to each Walmart here and just see if they had anything different. And then they started phasing them out. They were selling for $5, so I started buying more of them. And I had a lot of. I would buy like posters, memorabilia. We went to a race, me and James. You know, bought some other shit there, and I had fucking NASCAR all over the place. You know, it actually was this room.
What happened to it?
Huh?
What happened to the cars?
We actually changed it to one of the kids' room. It was Brianna's room, or Sabrina's room for a while. And then it came Brianna's. Well, it was both of their rooms at one time because they got older. So, but most of that stuff I have. It's in the shed. Most of the stuff I have. All the cars I still have, the die-cast cars. So, but that's one of the things I had. I had them all over the place, but this used to be a game room and had a little office on this side, little thing there. So we had like a big TV. We had like movie posters all over here. We had foosball tables, all kinds of. I think we had ping pong one time in here. Like we had a real nice game area in here, and it was real nice. And I was spending time in here, you know, again, to keep up with all that stuff, and it was awesome. I mean, all that, but I don't collect stuff anymore because I realized it's a waste of time. It's a waste of money to me, unless you're gonna sell it for money and all that. But I never really did that. I don't like selling stuff. I'm more of I'd rather give it away than sell it, you know. I'm more of that kind of person. Because I used to also collect trading cards. I had thousands and thousands of trading cards, and I actually gave most of them to Will. So I get a bunch of them. I kept some. I still got Dave Robinson's rookie card, Derek Coleman's rookie card, Derek Thomas rookie cards. I got a couple of rookie cards in there still that I have in there, and I'm not going to say where they're at, but you know. I have a lot of Spurs cards too, with a bunch of rookies. Sonny Elliott was a rookie. Dave Robinson, a bunch of them. But I kept those just in case, you know, money things. I meant to give them to James if he ever wants them, you know. But he has no anything, no drive to keep them at all. That's why I gave most of them to Will. So, but those were my things back in the day. That was my collection, you know. But for a hobby now is this podcast. This is my hobby now. This is what I spend my time on. This is what I spend my money on. Yeah. My research time, my videos. I mean, I research the shit out of everything in here. I buy so much stuff that I can't even afford most of the stuff in here anymore. Like, I can't spend any more money. Like, I can't. Like, I would, like $1,000 before I wasn't supposed to spend anything, but I still keep spending.
We got brand new lights.
Brand new lights, yes. I bought some more stuff too. Got new cranes for these cameras and light stuff, so I keep spending money, but I should stop.
George Carlin says hobbies are expensive, interests are free.
Yeah.
And see, as a kid, I was a lot better. Because you mentioned the trading cards. Like, I used to collect X-Men cards. I was a big X-Men fan as a kid. And then I don't remember what happened to all those. Like, I had a few binders of those, and then I just lost interest. See, now, like, I think now, like, I've tried buying, like, Nikes or Jordans every month. I tried doing that, and I was like, yeah, that's getting expensive. And then me and my little buddy we'll collect video games and stuff like that, retro video games.
Nice.
And stuff like that. But see, that can get kind of expensive too. Like, depending on what you're trying to get, you know, the older consoles are a lot. Yeah, they're charging a lot now because they see they want, like, people are trying to go back, you know, all that nostalgia and stuff like that. But
now, do you have any interest of selling those or just to collect them?
Just to collect them, because that's part of our time that we spend together is video games. Like,
okay, so you actually play with them and use them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice.
And my son he's so into just old school stuff. Like, you know, I mean, right now he's on a Beatles wave right now.
How old is he?
Really?
Yeah, he's 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's so into the Beatles, and
Wow.
yeah, he's like, Dad, you ever heard this song? You ever heard this song? And there's a couple of songs like I'd never heard. Like
Nice.
one of them's called like Nowhere Man, and he keeps talking about, I guess back when the Beatles were like becoming famous. Apparently, a friend of Paul's borrowed his car and he crashed the car and he died. But everybody thought it was Paul that died, and they thought they replaced him. So there was this whole thing.
Yes, I remember about the
And
replacement.
he's been on that thing for like ever now. Like he keeps talking about it. I'm like, yes, I mean that's pretty interesting. And I was like, and I told him, you know, do you ever think maybe they came up with that just to get that
Publicity.
Yeah, because I mean, nowadays you could do that instantly on social media. Now
Yeah.
it's like back then it was like word of mouth, and by the time things got to the radio or
Yeah, it's true. It must take years or
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
good public radio station to do all that. So Carlos, so when you would go out on your ATV or you had a dog, well, you had Bo, right?
Yeah, but
Go-
I mean, I wouldn't take him on the long rides or anything.
But you would walk him and all that.
Yeah.
Or, your boat rides too, right? You did a boat,
Yeah,
your ATV,
yeah,
and all
I'll
that.
take him on a boat.
Did your wife go with you on those things?
Once in a while.
Was she
Not
into
really.
it or not?
No, not really.
Now, what would she say if you were out too long, or did she even think about it, worry about it, or as long as you did your thing, she's fine?
No, I mean, she would obviously didn't like if I would stay out too late or whatever.
I understand that.
But those are things that you like to do. You know?
Yeah.
I want to go out there and I want to go until I'm up to here of it. I'm like, you know what? I'll just go home now.
I hear
That
that.
or I'm too fucked up to do anything. You know, like on the boat.
Oh, you're too
Go out,
tired
you
and all
go-
that?
Yeah. You go out, you drink, you ride around, ride as fast as you can, do donuts on the boat or whatever, and then do some fishing.
Because you
Come-
said you would do fishing
come
with your
back.
dad, right?
Yeah.
And you would go out there and drink with your dad out there. And did you ever catch anything?
Yeah.
All
Catch
right.
a lot of stuff.
All right. A lot
Got
of
a net and fishing poles and everything.
a DUI or anything?
No, thankfully no. Nothing.
So when you were on those boat rides, I guess those are like on a Saturday or something, or Sunday, or during the week you would go with your dad too.
No, yeah. Well, sometimes I would go. Yeah, actually, I did a couple times, but mostly it was Fridays or Saturdays.
Nice.
But then, you know, more family or friends. Hey, let's go to the lake and whatever. I was the only one with the boat, you know. So everybody would come to my house, and then we'll go. I could put like 12 people on the boat. So we'd go out there, drink. Sometimes we would go to Canyon Lake and do a cookout out there. And there was a little island out there. We'd go in there, and nobody goes there, you know, just by
Wow.
itself. Only if you had a boat, but nobody really wants to do that.
They're
So-
like, I'm not gonna risk it,
Yeah,
and you're like, I'll do it, no problem.
but it was pretty fun.
So how was she? Was she encouraging, or was she like dismissive? Like, I can't believe you're doing this. Why you spend all your time out there? Or
Ooh.
your wife
Oh,
at the time?
well,
Did that cause any tension, any arguments,
yeah.
or
I
was
mean,
she supportive?
no, she was always saying that you're always drinking and doing thing. You don't help me around the house, even though I would do my stuff. But I'm sure she's gonna disagree when she sees this.
Yeah, she loves to leave those comment there.
I know she loves to comment, but yeah, I mean, there was always arguments, you know, as any other woman.
So
They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you relaxing. You know, it's the same thing. I'm sure most of them, not all of them, but most of them.
I know for myself with my wife, I think she was always been supportive of my stuff. whatever I did because she knew mentally like it helped me. Even when buying all that NASCAR shit and all that, wasting all that money, she was still supportive. She would help me go buy stuff. So Dora's always been good about that, like my time and giving me my time, whatever I needed. I honestly got to say she was always good about that. Even with this podcast stuff, she doesn't say anything, she actually gave me more room in here, it was kind of forcefully, but she was able to give me more room in this studio, which, makes a big difference in here. So I'm luckily, like, she's never, since I've been married, given me problems with any of this stuff. Hopefully she doesn't listen to this podcast to see how much money I wasted in this studio here. Because
she's having fun with
This will be the
Raul.
last one we did.
Because oh my God, but she honestly knows right now, like, I'm tight on my money. She knows it. And, she's got like, oh, I could send you I could send you $100. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm good.
Just don't ask me for anything.
Yeah. Like I'm so poor right now. I think I had you buy me some stuff the other day at the liquor store.
Oh, the cigars and stuff.
Honestly, I just forgot my wallet.
That was a good excuse.
I didn't have my wallet.
Oh, I forgot my wallet. Oh, and my Apple Pay doesn't work or whatever. My
phone with
my
thing.
phone with
My
the Apple
credit
Pay.
card really was not in it for some reason. It's always in there, but it
I was
wasn't.
like, I gotta use that one.
I got you back on
He's passing the knowledge.
After this podcast, I'll make sure to send it to you.
That was good. He just gave me hot dogs and everything, so appreciate it.
There you go. But the cigars were good that day. We still have some later if we could smoke on those things. But for my part, she was good. How about yourself, Ernest? How about when you're riding your bike too long or
No,
playing those
actually,
video games?
As dangerous as she knows it is, like, she encourages me to go ride. She says I am different.
Do you
when I
have an
ride.
insurance policy out on you right now?
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Oh.
absolutely. No, I wasn't gonna get one unless I knew they were gonna be covered. So
Good.
I mean, the
Does
way
he tell
things
you-
are happening out here, like
You should go to the Twisted Sisters. Have you been there?
Twisted Sisters. Oh yeah. I've done it
you went there?
twice.
Wow,
I've done
it's
it
pretty
twice.
badass over there,
The
right?
first time, and I was like maybe a couple months in riding. Oh my God, I
Going
was
all slow.
terrified. And then I went this. Was it this past summer? I think I went. Yeah, I think it was this past summer. Oh my! And I felt like I felt like a pro, man. I was like,
Beautiful up there, right?
yeah, dude. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's exhilarating. It's exciting. All that into one. I love
Yeah.
it. But yeah, riding is one of the things I love. It's weird because like riding my bike or like going to happy hour, like those things are cool, right? But like I mentioned how like I'm trying to run, I'm trying to get in shape, and this isn't the first time, because you fall and you get back up, and you gotta get on it again. But there was a time before I started doing this again. I was doing really well. Like I was hitting the gym, I was running.
Yeah, me too.
I
I'm in that fall
lost.
part right now.
And I was losing all this weight, and it kind of upset me because she was praising me for it, but at the same time she would say these little subtle things like these bitches better leave you alone. Like what bitches? Like what are we talking about? Like, but it's like those little things. Like, okay, but I've asked you several times throughout the years we've been together to do this with me, and she'll do it for maybe a week or two, and then
That's it.
but she trying to get her to eat clean, she won't do it, and she admits that. She'll openly admit like she won't try to eat clean, and I try not to. Like I try not to eat bad, and then it's like, I gotta. They want to eat here. They want to do that. So I was, and that cooking
that's the
for
hard part of that.
trying to
yes.
cook for myself and them, like, and that's where the expenses comes in. It's like, yeah, I could probably do it, but I mean, it's that kind of stuff like that when she does that, and I'm like trying to change myself because, like, I don't feel healthy. Like, there was at one point where like, man, I stayed away from like tortillas. I stayed away from everything, and I was doing really well in my stomach. My digestive system had never been as good as it was. Like it was awesome.
Nice.
And like she would say those things, and when she would say those things, like those little subtle things, it made me feel guilty. And it's like, you shouldn't make me feel guilty for like trying to sacrifice all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? But you know, and I admit, like, because like, you know how you say you would go out sometimes, you drink and stuff like that. Like I do that too. And you know, she tells me, "Oh, just don't stay out too late." And it's like, but you know me, you know what I do. I get caught up with people, and you start.
You keep talking, and
time loses. Time dissipates, and it's just like, and then, but you know, again, she won't say nothing, but it's gotten to the point in our relationship where she could look at me, and I already know what she's saying. Like it's a full conversation, and we're just staring at each other.
Those things I call jabs. I go, she kind of jabs.
She does that, yeah.
And that's what Dora does. Like Dora knows what I like to do is like on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, I like to go to my local bar and just hang out for an hour and a half right after work, because it opens at 4 and I get off at 4. Perfect timing, right? And she knows that's what I need to decompress. You know, that's my thing. That's for me. You know, when I would do that, she would go, and I'm like, no, you can't be here. You need to leave. This is my time, my spot. You know,
my whole.
I'm like, we could hang out afterwards, you know.
Yeah.
But give me my time, right? So and before she would always nag, right? So I would go. I wouldn't tell her I was going. You know, I wouldn't tell her. I just go there and then go home. Go there, go home. And then she figured it out, and she goes, "Oh, well, why are you going over there?" Because I get bitched out if I go, if I do, or I don't go. I might as well go and get bitched out later and have a good time rather than getting bitched out every day going there. You know, now she's at the point where, okay, you need it. I understand. Go, you know. But then she'll throw those jabs at you, right? So go, oh, you're going to go and disappear for an hour? I'm like, disappear? You know where I'm at, you know? Like, I'm not disappearing anywhere, you know? Or she'll say something else, and again, she'll throw those jabs at you. And I'm like, you know, this is the one thing I like. This is the one thing that I need. And, like, why do you try to shit on it when it's something that I like? Like, because the other day I was going to go. She goes, well, I was going to tell her, because I told her, like, hey, I'm kind of tight on money and all that, but I'm okay, you know, because about this thing. So, like, so she wants to say, because she'll like to say, like, oh, our friends want to go out eat here. Our friends want to go out here. Let's go to this dinner here. I'm like, whoa, hang on. My money's kind of tight because I'm investing in this podcast. So if she wants to go, she'll have to flip the bill, or I would help flip the bill. It won't just be me, you know?
Right.
And it's something that I normally don't do, you know, just the time of my life right now where this is happening. Because normally I would have like 3 to 5 jobs. So I was always hustling, and I always paid more than anything, where she didn't have to pay much. Now it's kind of reversed, you know, because I'm investing right now. So I was telling her, like, hey, money's kind of tight right now, but I'm okay. She goes, you need money? I go, no, I'm good. And I tell her, like, I didn't have to go do anything after work. I don't have to do anything with James. I didn't have a podcast that day. The podcast was canceled. Center had something to do. So I'm like, I got nothing to do. It's a Wednesday. I'm going to go to the bar. I'm like, hey, I'm going to go to the bar. I thought you were broke. I'm like, if I'm telling you I'm going to the bar, that tells you I'm okay. You know, I don't spend $60 like this guy would, but this guy would spend.
What are you talking about?
Your bills on yourself, like, I don't spend that much money. Like $20, and that's with a good tip. You know, 2 to 3 beers, and that's it. It's only for an hour and a half. You know, that's pretty much all I need.
You're getting the 12 ounces.
I'm just going to decompress, you know, just to, you know, whatever. I'm not here to, you know, give me 5 shots, line them up there, you know.
Hey, some of us decompress at a different level, man. You can't be judging.
Yeah, your level's more than me. I just go there just to the company. There's a couple of locals that go there. I talk to them. We start talking together, you know. That's what it is, you know. There's some newcomers that come. We're like, hey, how's it going? You know, we talk to the newcomers. And
what are you doing in my neighborhood? Is that what you tell them?
And kind of what you say about bitches or something. Like anytime my phone rings, oh, who's calling you? My bitches and hoes. My bitches and hoes are calling me every time.
See, I don't get that.
Oh,
It's
I get
weird.
that all the time.
It's weird. It's only when I'm trying to improve myself. Like, she's always good about.
When you're out or anything.
Yeah,
it's
like
good.
she doesn't worry about my phone. She has my password. Like, I don't fucking care. Whatever.
Yeah, my wife has my password too. My
Yeah.
phone, like I don't take my phone, whatever.
Yeah.
I have my other
know,
phone in the car.
like-
Go ahead and check that one.
Like I if somebody texts me, it's right there. I don't volunteer information. She goes, oh well, why is the bartender texting you? Because I wanted to see if she's working today or if she's not, or are they doing something or not? What's going on? Or she needs a ride. Sometimes she needs a ride or something.
The bartender texts you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I
got
know
you got
all the
connections.
bartenders there. I've been going there for years.
Where's this at?
Our bar, Bogarts.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Bogarts. Okay.
Yeah. I've been going with this guy before, too, when it was a little bit lit back then. It was good back then. Better than it was right now. Now it's a dive bar. Before it was lit back then.
Have karaoke. They still have karaoke there?
Yeah, but it's not. They have this DJ there, DJ Outlaw, All he does is put a playlist on there. He puts a playlist, and then he tries to pick up women,
I know who you talking
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's an old dude,
Oh,
too.
you seen him or what?
It's an old dude.
Yeah, I've been to Bogarts a few times, yeah.
Oh, he plays a bunch of 70s music. I'm like, dude, read the room. I'm like, come on, man. Like, on a Saturday, it's 70s. And yeah, there's some older people, but there's a lot of people in their 30s and 40s there too,
Hey, man, some of those other people will twerk and don't
like,
listen
dude.
to Megan Thee Stallion. They'll be up there.
Like when Saturday, me and Dora went, right? I'm like, it's 70s. I'm like, well, maybe he'll kind of go up. Same fucking music. I could tell you the next song that was going to be on. Next song was going to be on. I'm like, he ain't going to play 80s or 90s into another 2 hours from now. I'm like, let's go. Let's go somewhere else, And I would complain, too. Like, the bartender's like, why do you got this guy? Oh, he's a friend of the owners. I'm like, I could tell why this place is dead sometimes, Like,
Gotta mix it up,
people
man.
come in, they look around, like, the music. They wait 2 or 3 songs, and I'm like, let's get out of here.
Like, I can get
Just
this
enough
all
to
night
drink
on
one
my
beer and be
kids.
like, whoop, close me out.
Yeah. So, but those are what I call jabs. So, did you get any jabs and stuff like that?
Yeah, all the time. I can remember. I mean, it wasn't all, fighting all the time. We had good times. He used to go with me here and there. But
No, I'm not saying it was all bad, but I'm just saying, like, did you have this? Now, when you would go out in your time, does he have any hobbies or anything that she liked to do?
yeah, I mean, we had a lot of different hobbies throughout
I'm
our
just
life.
saying, like, did you encourage her with her hobbies and, like,
Yeah, I used
like,
to take her
hey-
running. We used to go running, and then we started into bicycle, cycling.
with
Yeah,
seats
we
or
actually-
without seats?
Well, she had a seat, I didn't.
Okay,
So
that makes more sense.
we drove. He's just looking.
Like, what do you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
That's how we talk. So
Yeah, no, it's fine. We're all good.
yeah. So we actually rode all the way to the Tower of the Americas from here
What the? How?
through the trails.
You could go the trails to Tower
Yeah.
of America?
But we didn't go from here. We went to the park right there on
By Ingram?
Ingram. Yeah.
Okay.
From there all the way downtown and back.
Are you talking about not OP, right? OP Staple?
No, OP, no. I don't know. It might make it now.
It's
from
right behind.
OP.
It's in front of Ingram Mall, right?
It's by the Via bus
Yes.
stop right there.
Oh, okay.
You know that is right there
Yeah.
on Worst. No,
So
Ingram Road.
you go there, you drop your car off, and then take your bike and take off.
We used to do some off road there, right?
Yeah,
When it would be
but
raining
that's
and all
over
that.
here in OP. OP Schnabel.
What, the off roading?
Yeah.
No, we would go like right there under the bridge there. Remember they were having construction there. We went there a few
Oh
times.
yeah.
And you would tell me,
You're
yeah,
talking
I
about
took my
on the-
bikes over here.
on the truck. I went down there on
Yeah.
the truck on my
Yeah.
truck.
I was with you.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was
I don't
with you on that
remember
part.
it.
Yeah.
You were fucked up or what?
Apparently, you were more fucked up than I was, and you were driving.
Yeah, I've been there too, man.
But I can't believe you went all the way over there to Towers America. That's how many miles is that? Like
That's a lot, dude.
20 miles, 15 miles.
We were dying, but we made it.
But you had to go back. So we stuck back. Like,
I was
should
in
we
shape.
take the bus?
I was in shape. We were both in shape pretty good, so.
Wow.
I mean, I'm still in shape. Somewhat.
No, you're more in shape than I was at your age. Shit, I was more of a drinking and partying with you at my age. With you at my age.
No, but I'm gonna start again. I'm already planning on making my meals and all that stuff. Going back to the gym. 'Cause it's been I think a month and a half since I haven't been to the gym already.
I used to do, and I would increase it all the time, like little by little. I would fast. Like first, I started with like 12 hours, and then I got up to like 13 hours. I got up to 16 hours, and man, and then I would have like maybe one or.
How did that work out, dude? I've been wanting to try that.
Honestly, it was awesome. I would hit ketosis, and I mean, yeah, I'd be a little moody and shit. They'll tell you. My wife and kid will tell you. I'd be a little
hungry.
Fucking a little irritable and shit. No bread, no fucking tortillas, no nothing. But I mean, my body felt good. You know, shit feels good.
And when do you start it? Like at night? Like your last meal is at?
I would cut myself
7,
off.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, I would cut myself. I started at 8 o'clock, and then like slowly but surely I got down to like 6:30. I think was like the last time when I was really like seriously doing that. Like 6:30, and then I wouldn't eat till like maybe noon or 1 the next day. Yeah, and my body got used to that.
Would you go to bed early though?
Yes, a lot of it. I would try to go to bed early.
Did you also do water and all that? Nothing. Like fasting, or you were actually drinking water and all that.
I would do a little bit. Like if
Would you do broth as well?
No, I never got around to doing that. But the water I would do.
Because I have my friend, he's Arabic, and every time the Ramadan comes in, he doesn't eat. He doesn't eat from sundown or
sunset, right?
Once sunset starts, and they can't eat anything, and then they can't eat anything until the sun come out or something like that again.
Yeah.
Or no, vice versa. I think because the last time on the morning, because I remember he was eating like at 6:30 in the morning at work. Because I think like by 7, as soon as the sun comes out, he can't eat anything.
Yeah.
You know
I think it's like
so
from
all day, which is harder than doing it at night.
I think it was like sundown you could eat.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Once the sun comes out, or
he's all like
patiently waiting.
But
close the
he doesn't
shades.
drink
Close
water.
the shades in the house.
He doesn't eat anything or drink water. And then at work, imagine that. No, nothing.
Do no water?
Nothing.
See, I can't do that.
He's probably getting a lot of water weight down too.
Yeah, he loses a lot of weight every time.
To me, that feels dangerous. No water. Like
that's how they do it.